drive off. The, for lack of a term, raid of the one of the marketing areas of the festival. As it appeared, they were, while going after just general market things, they were also going after things that utilized elven powder in some capacity.
Mm.
Whether it's a firework or sparkler, or just barrels of the stuff. Following that, the rules for after that was actually me assuming that you would not necessarily be able to make it for this session, so I could either keep those rolls or we could actually play that out.
No, we don't have to play them.
All right. Well, in that case, you would have made it to the church under the guise of a acolyte from another area with the apprentice, the follower. That is, the dwarf that you have with you. Anyway. And you would have discovered that one of the things that the church was trying to keep a little under wraps is the fact that it was recently broken into, and and a few objects were stolen, including a it was described as a sword of power is generally how they were describing it.
Uh-huh.
And there was a few sisters there that were kind of in the area, and so some of them were trying to piece things together. You also would become aware that a person by the name of Father Dumas had sent a few higher clergy folks to seek out a person that went missing during or perhaps shortly after. That's kind of unclear. The break-in, the recent break-in.
Mm. Awesome. And we're going to go see Father Thomas.
I believe Father Thomas is, I believe was that a person you made up earlier?
I did. I'm sorry. I meant the guy that sent the people to go look for the sword from the church.
There were a few people sent to look for the for the missing, especially for the missing person.
Who was last seen with the sword?
No, the person wasn't last seen with the sword. There were a few other sisters that were in the area that, when I say in the area, I mean in the church at the time that it happened, that may know, a few things and were trying to compare notes. So you have two different situations. You have a missing person, which Father Dumas has dispatched some people to go find, and you have the theft of the sword, which was potentially witnessed by a few of the sisters, which are trying to figure things out.
Okay, so let's go talk to both parties and see what we can find. And women love me because I'm cute and adorable.
Well, before I start off with you, anyone else have any questions? And that started from initially a question. So, anyone else have any questions or recaps they may need?
I'm good.
I'm pretty good.
Okay. Okay, let me go to the requisite area. Yeah. Okay. The church, the interior of the church looks like it's undergone a bit of repair, and it is mostly fixed due to the recent events that have befallen Corvus. You'll see a few items such as statues and altars that have been restored. Uh, uh, okay. Asking around concerning the sisters that are writing up her notes, when you approach them, they will note note your approach.
Mm-hmm.
Running out, good to get up.
Oh, you're picking up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Trying to save a little bit of money where I can.
I feel you on that one. Alright, you can leave my door open.
Then, at price, if everything were to work out, we were to go to the beach,
Mm-hmm.
at price, the dinner cruise,
Uh-huh.
the $100 per person.
Okay.
So, get the Eddie Brown for the extra cheddar.
Yeah, it's, well, we'll see, because, everything's based on whether or not I work or not.
Yeah. I mean, even if you work Sunday, you can still do the dinner cruise.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Tell me how But
Oh, guess we're not doing Sierra then.
Okay.
Nope, I'm still here. I'm still here.
You sure?
Yeah. I can multitask. I'm female.
Hi. The two sisters that are conversing, both, as you would expect, dressed in the garb of the church, and notice your approach. One with tan skin will be the first to make comment. Hello, and she'll note the markings on your forehead. Sister, I do not believe we've met.
No, I come from a different city, different place. I'm traveling through.
Is there anything either I or Sister Agnes here can help you with? We are a bit out of sorts at the moment, so depending on what it is, we may need to direct you to someone else.
Oh, no, I think you guys are just who I'm looking for. She will take out the image of the crude image of the sword and be like, I have been tasked with finding this item. And I'm pretty sure that they're probably connected to the missing person, but I'm not quite through with my investigation yet.
Were you assigned to investigate anything?
I'm doing it on the good faith of my Lord and Savior. I like to help out where I can.
Could you make me either a deception or persuasion roll on advantage?
I'm gonna go with persuasion.
I believe you said you actually don't have your sheet available? Oh, you do. Okay.
I said I will be using the Roll20 app.
Okay.
I'm playing from her phone.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know sometimes
Yeah.
that has had issues.
Yeah.
Okay. They both appear to take your word at face value. Sister Agnes will make the comment. I believe it was a sword that that was here. Yes, to be honest, I didn't feel entirely comfortable looking upon it. Sister Agnes is a more reddish skin individual, kind of reads slightly sunburnt. But the other one, the other woman said, regardless, uh, regardless, that is, we don't actually have many swords here, so that is likely what relics we do have that our weapons would be quite valuable in the right hands, even if they're just collectors. But usually, when such a thing occurs of someone having an interest, what Father Dumas is approached for a exchange of some sum of coin as a donation in an exchange, and clearly that didn't happen here. I'm afraid I didn't catch your name. I'm Sister Viola. As I mentioned a moment ago, that this one up here is Sister Agnes.
I can't remember what name I gave them before. Did I give them my actual name or did I make a name up? Actually, no. Dylan would have given them her real name. Dylan.
Ah.
And this here is my companion, Mr. T.
He was opening his mouth about to give his actual name, and then you just called him Mr. T. He was like, okay. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. Viola will say, and Agnes will just kind of acknowledge with a small motion. Well, if you're doing Pharaoh's work, then we certainly will not stop you. Feel free to investigate and come back to us if you have any additional questions or anything that we may be able to help with.
Oh, I do have a few. Are there any other relics or items that went missing during the raid on the church?
They'll look contemplative for a moment. Agnes will say will say no, while Viola will respond with not that I know of.
Okay. And what about this person that is missing of your order?
One moment. I believe it was, and this is going to be Viola. I believe it was Father Dumas's niece.
Oh, it's a female. My specialty.
I just will give you a little bit of an odd look.
I know women, because I'm a woman.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, but you guys are older women. I bet this niece is kind of young, right? Scrapping, doesn't listen to the rules and regulations put forth by our order. A free-spirited soul, and that's putting it politely.
There'll be a bit of a surprised look on the two on the both of their faces, and Agnes say, "I thought you said you weren't from here."
I'm not from here, but it's a common trope. I was once that way too, until I found our Lord and Savior. She'll do like prayer hands and look up to the sky. And then found the error of my ways and found true order inside the chaos that was my soul.
Hmm. I see. Then perhaps we could mention you to Father Damas, and you could aid in the search. Then, if as you suspect, the two things are linked. Then in finding one, we should be able to find the other.
Yes, lead the way to Father Damas.
Excuse me?
Huh? Lead the way.
Okay. Right. As you are, as you are being led to Father Moss's office, Mr. T will comment to you in Dwarvish. I believe Sister Agnes is being. I don't know if she's directly lying, but she's at least holding something back.
No, all that means is I just got to get her alone. Is she the one leading us?
Well, she's Sister Viola is leading you, though Agnes is following along.
Sister Viola, if
Yes?
I may, can I have Sister Agnes show me your garden while Mr. T here asks you a couple of questions?
I thought you wanted to assist with the search for the father's niece. We'd have to take you to him.
Yeah, most definitely do want to assist in that. However, there's a specific herb that I've been looking for, and I just wanted to see if you have it before we go on our way. I need it for a potion of healing.
No insult intended, Sister Dillon, but I would think the search for a person would take more immediate priority than that of an herb. If you can say state the herb that you're looking for, I can have one of the other clergy go and retrieve it from our surviving gardens if it is there.
See, the thing is, if you guys have it and it's destroyed, I want to be there so I can bring it back to life. It's a special potion that I've blended on my own for healing, where if we do find his niece, it is best that she has a potion on hand of that type to kind of help with the trauma of the events that unfolded before her and to her.
Ryan, your mic's wigging.
She's been recuperating here for some time. What remedy is it? What remedy is it that you are?
Wait, I thought the
Haven't.
niece was missing.
Yes, she is. But prior to that, she has been here recuperating.
Yes, but now she's not here. So
Right.
I need to make sure I have all the tools and materials at my behest. What if I find her and she's been mind controlled? I need a potion to break it.
True, though. I wouldn't be randomly administering things to the niece of the father without the father's permission.
In a high intent situation, it's called crisis mode. I might not have the chance to go, hey, father, do I have permission to treat your niece to make sure I can get her out to safety without, in the middle of combat? I don't know about you, but if we do meet forces, which I'm assuming that somebody is behind the kidnapping of his niece, and she did not go willingly on her own accord, then I must be prepared to face the horrors of taking a life to protect another. And I must also be well prepared to save that life by any means necessary.
Make me a deception or persuasion roll.
Go with persuasion again. I mean, that's not bad.
I understand you. I understand your concern. However, it would be most prudent to take you to Father Dumas and gain both permission for the search and any administrations. You would like
that's
to,
why I was
you would like to
sending my friend, Mr. T, here to continue on while I do a pit stop at your garden. Or what's left of it.
Without him speaking to you, how do you expect him to accept your offer to assist the Church of Morrow here in Corvus?
Because I do it at no cost to you. I'm doing it on my own free will. I mean, I would look for her regardless I had permission or not. I'm just going to meet with him so I can get further information about his niece and the people who could be possible for taking her. I am a good Samaritan, man. I do things for free, not for money.
Deception check.
You would be assisting in the servers. You'd be assisting in the servants and follower of Mero, as would be expected. They're getting a little suspicious about the idea, but it's like what you expected to get paid.
Well, no, she was saying that she wasn't expecting to get paid, and she's doing this on her own free will.
Yes, and
She wasn't always a follower, so she'll make that clear. She said, I wasn't always a follower, but I always did the right thing, regardless of what religious sect I was interested in or a part of. People are people, and their lives are worth saving. And in the name of our Lord.
Well, that is true. It does sound like you're sounds like your faith can be rather non-static.
I am new to the faith. I was born again. I still have lots to learn.
Where did you say you were from again?
Well, I'm from insert homeland here. However, that's where I was born and raised, not where I decided to partake in our faith.
Is the homeland you're stating on the continent of Ladrina or a different continent?
No, it's her actual birthplace.
So
I just
the
can't
Adamantine
remember.
Isles.
Okay.
Yeah, I just can't remember what it was. Yeah.
Okay, make a persuasion roll, just because they're finding what you're saying to be a little bit rocky, because it's like they're following procedure, and you're willing to shirk that. So.
You also have stunt points if you want them.
Sway the crowd.
With a little bit of exasperation, let me. And that isn't exactly. Well, it's a most interesting place to hail from. Very well, we will see if just having Mr. T in conference with Father Dumas will be enough. You can feel free to go to the gardens. The gardens are on the west side of the church.
Is Sister Agnes going to show the way?
Yes, please, Sister Agnes, go with Sister Dylan to the gardens. Agnes will nod and start leading off towards the gardens.
I will follow her. And then once I'm sure we're a fair amount away, I will be like, in some places it is illegal to withhold information in a crime investigation.
Before I continue, are Trish and Brian, are you guys okay with me still being on the scene?
I'm good for the moment.
Okay, you Brian, because I'm just not sure how long we have Sierra here.
Brian's on mute.
Okay.
He's masturbating.
Sorry. Wow. No, I think I'd eat for that. Anyway. But no, it's okay. Go right ahead.
Yeah. Hey.
I should hope so. I know that was delayed, but it took me a while to realize what you said.
I was like, wait, what is she talking about?
Okay. To what illegal thing are you referring to, Sister Dylan?
I was just making a general statement.
Yes, I agree that withholding information from, say, the watch or someone sent by the Queen would be quite illegal. Do you think someone has done this?
No. But in the same vein, I have noticed that there was something more you had wanted to say, but you held back. We are sisters, are we not? While we may not be sisters in blood, we are sisters in bond to our faith.
Well, it may be true. I do not know you, Sister Dylan, and I do realize that the Adamantine Isles is a place of very different values.
It very much is, and I apologize that I am not so civilized in the main source of the world. Like I said, I am still learning. I have lots to learn before me.
How long have you been a follower of a follower of Mora?
Just a few weeks.
And
I was saved by a priest who was of the faith. And to say I was childishly enamored with him would be an understatement.
you and yet you fancy yourself an investigator of crimes against the church after merely 2 weeks of service?
I was always investigating crimes, regardless of the matter. I have been doing that since I have left the comforts of my mom's arms, rewriting the injustices of the world and putting what is right has always been my motto. Truth and justice. In the name of our Lord, I will punish you. Not you directly. But, I'm hoping it catches.
I would certainly hope not me.
when I solve crimes and save lives. Don't ask me why, because neither of my parents are in the adventuring business or, crime fighting business.
Oh. As interesting as that is, the garden is just this way. If you're wanting to extract some information from her, is there any particular method you would like to use? Because it kind of sounded like you were trying to extract a bit of information.
Yes. She will turn to Sister Agnes and be like, please, any information you have or that you think might be minute could be groundbreaking in solving the case of not only finding the sword, but also finding his niece. Pulling on the heartstrings.
Okay.
Carry wet eyes.
Feel free to make a persuasion roll. You at this point you're now in the gardens. There are some areas of the garden that is still in rubble, while other areas have clearly been repaired and restocked with various racks and area and pots for plants.
I didn't roll well. There's no shame in my game, though. The dice scouts have befitted that I should roll this. And so roll it I must.
Okay, 14. Okay. Well, to be honest, I'm not entirely certain that we should find Father Demas's niece. Oh, by the way, feel free if you question or want to get any question anything she says or want to get any insights. You can feel free to use the insight skill.
Can I just ask her directly?
You can, but if she's flat out lying, you won't know.
Okay. Well, I'll roll and ask directly to see. But she's like, well, why should we not find his niece?
Woof.
Yeah, I'm not very good at insight. Dylan likes to believe people are always telling the truth.
Mr. You might have Mr. T with you. He was pretty good at that. Let me. Oops. Oh, really? Damn. What? Oh, well, I once overheard a discussion between Dumas and that woman. There's a little bit of contempt there. And in the intense discussion that was going on, she mentioned something of voices from a black gate speaking to her. I don't know about you, but that certainly sounds like a corruptive influence to me.
Yes, very much so agreed. Children should not talk to black gates of any kind, because one, black gates can't talk back, and two, it's like every horror play ever known to man. Red flags everywhere. You wouldn't happen to know where she says this black gate is located?
I am under the impression that it was from the relic that we were keeping before it was stolen.
Mm. Okay. Well, maybe Father Thomas knows more.
Dumas?
Yes, yes. I'm very bad with saying names correctly, so I butcher quite a lot of them.
Huh.
You know, I grew up with Common as my third language.
Oh, how
She counts on her hand my fourth language. I'm sorry.
how interesting. What herb was it that you were seeking?
Ha! Why the very scorched earth we stand on? She will like scoop up some random burnt earth and like put it in a little pouch.
So there's nothing then for you to worry about rejuvenating?
Oh, yes. No, there most definitely is. I will be taking the impurities of the earth and pulling those out and using that in my potion.
Make me a deception check.
I'm not very good at being deceptive.
Well, I mean, am I correct in that you were lying?
Acting. Can I do performance instead?
Well, you're not performing a play, so...
I'm performing a role brought to you by CBS in partnership with Walt Disney LLC. Oh no! Oh wait, I'm good at deception.
I was about to say, what self-respecting sorceress is not good at lying through their teeth? Diala taught you better. She is ashamed of your acting skills right now.
I couldn't remember my roles.
I used to be the star of the stage. This is my protege, can't act her way out of a wet paper bag.
Huzzah!
The key to your character is finding out their backstory. Once you know that.
Oh, I see. I'm not very well versed in alchemy, so that may indeed be the case. You're a very interesting person, Sister Dylan.
That's
And
because I had a very interesting upbringing.
perhaps then, not that much headway has been done from this, but given your unusual background, I don't suppose that you would know of the powder rats.
The powder rats.
Yes, the powder rats.
Is that a man?
Ah, then I know them. Okay.
No, but I am very intrigued to know what them, they, it are.
It is a criminal group that has recently formed after the Siege of the Dead, the occupation of the Inquisitus, and the return of the God King, whom is now no longer returned, thanks to some
And the
recent
powder
adventures.
rats have built up home here in your city?
I'm sorry?
The powder rats. They have built home here in your city?
They live in the city, most certainly. But I believe it. I believe that it may be them who dare breach the church grounds.
Interesting. I've been looking to wipe out of existence a criminal organization that does not belong. You have put one in my path. Thank you, Sister Adam.
You are very welcome.
Justice will be dealt swiftly with the use of a well-placed fireball and my blade.
Well, I certainly hope that justice will be met. If you have what you need,
Shall we? Let's make post-haste back to Mr. T. He gets cranky when I spend too much time away from him. It's not healthy.
yes, well, of course. And it should lead you back to Father Moss. Ultimately, when he was talking with Mr. T, ultimately he is willing to allow you to assist either in either affair, the search for his niece or the theft.
Okay, awesome. I will pose the question about the black gates that talk to her.
Black gates. Whom told you such?
Their ass is fired.
No one told me. I found this out through my investigation. Cough, cough.
Persuasion or deception?
Okay, I will try the deception. If it'll roll, it's just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. Oof. I mean, not that bad.
At least Demas used the priest stat block, I guess.
Really? Wow!
I take it you rolled lower than I did?
Dice favor you. Yeah, 112. Plus a number higher than that. You rolled a 10.
You got lucky.
I got lucky. The stars are in my favor.
I see. Oh, that is most interesting.
Nothing hides from truth and justice.
I see, Sister Dylan. There we go. Then, I'm afraid that, what you have heard is something that may be discussed after she is found. 1 second, I need to on there. Something to be discussed after my niece Kalina is found.
Are you certain that it doesn't have anything to do with her disappearing?
I am certain that what you ask is of secondary importance in the immediate, at least to me.
Of course.
Though I will say it does appear that your investigations have stumbled upon a private conversation.
Again, nothing hides from truth and justice.
Well then, would you like to direct your truth and justice towards finding Kalina or the theft of the cathedral?
Yes, I most certainly will.
I'm
We'll put a
asking.
pin in this for now.
Which one? He asked you.
I'm asking
Oh.
which one you would like to devote your efforts towards.
Finding your niece, of course. But I am not yet unconvinced that the two are not linked.
I was not denying such. I was denying their levels of importance as to the situation.
Oh yes, most definitely. Family before treasure. Or trinket, whatever it is.
Well, Sister Viola, Mr. T, feel free to assist Sister Dylan in the search. I would very much appreciate it to be concluded in a swifter fashion, given her current condition. And he'll look at you, Dylan, which is that of unsettled. Very much so. May Maru shield you and those who you speak with on your path to find her.
Thank you for your blessing. Mr. T, shall we?
Yeah, I think we shall. Sister Viola will Father, thank you for your time. Sister Agnes, until we meet again. And she will go out with you to commence the search. Once more.
Oh, she's tagging along with us.
Sister Viola? Yeah.
She was assigned to tag along with you, yep.
Oh, well, damn.
Oh, you didn't catch that? I could have sworn I said that.
You did.
You did. You said helping us. It didn't play in my head that she would be tagging along, Batman and Robin style, like, She bring the women into the Batcave.
Tell that to Barbara and Selena, Stephanie, Cass,
Hey, but they were all part of the crew.
Julia.
Okay? They worked for
All
Bruce.
the time.
Or with
Yeah, Harley.
Bruce, however you want to put it.
Lady Shiva,
Okay, that's right.
Talia.
No, we're gonna roll. Went back before everybody got a hall pass.
Before everybody Bruce was banging got a hall pass, yeah. Well, before we had the girlfriend and mom's clause.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that works. You can't keep your girls out. They'll think you're cheating.
And telling Selena no would just mean she'd get in there faster.
Yeah. She'd be determined.
You can best bets actually tell her, yeah, go ahead, go into the cave. I don't give a fuck. Like, oh, now it's boring.
So, are you wanting to try to shake her then?
No, we're gonna tag along. I will give her the caveat that, like I gave Sister Agnes, that Common was not my main language. It was the fourth language I learned. And so I feel a lot comfortable talking in my native language. But should she require me to translate, I will gladly switch over to Common. It is just faster to get information through, and my native language, which would be Dwarven.
I was about to say, that awkward moment where she actually speaks better Dwarven than you do for some reason.
Well, very well. I think that may have for the search, unless you have an eye for people.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. There is the matter of the Black Rat Powder Gang.
The powder rats, yes, they've been.
Yes.
According to. Now I need to do spin. According to Captain Darrington, they've been on the rise and are stealing copious amounts of elven powder.
Oh, I would like to direct my search there. I'm looking for the niece. A hunch is telling me that maybe they had something to do with it.
it is entirely possible. I... Yes, maybe. It's like she kind of maybe halfway remembers something, and then with more certainty, mentions Common clearly is not my first language either. Captain Darrigan also had mentioned several machine producers, smiths, had also been hit. So we may be encountering much danger if we search in that direction, but clearly not. It's not a problem for me since us three are together.
And that's when the telegram arrives.
Dylan will stop at, like, I guess the bounty board or something, whatever the board is.
Yeah, you can head towards the bounty board. Yeah.
She will hold out her hand. Anybody got the quill and ink?
With your hand held out, this, I believe it was a flapping piece of paper.
It was like a paper crane, yeah.
This flapping paper crane, flies in from the periphery of your vision, flaps kind of hovering above your hand, partially gestured for an item as it lands in it.
All right, well, Matt said he needs to wash her first, okay? So let him wash his clothes first. Yeah, you're home all day, so yeah. She will look at the crane and then smile as she opens it up.
Okay. And do you recall the message that was on?
I'm looking. See if I actually wrote anything down.
You saw what?
Doesn't look like I did. I remember the idea was to tell people where they are and that they were dealing with a gang of people that tried to blow up the carnival. I don't think did we actually confirm they were the powder rats?
I believe one of them. Yeah. I believe one of the people you interrogated mentioned that that they were the powder rats, or rather that the boss. Insert name of the powder rats.
Yeah, so thwarted powder rat attempt to explode carnival outside their hideout at the corner of such and such and such and such. Since from the window we can see, in theory, see the street signs.
Yeah.
Getting ready to move in. Reinforcements would be appreciated if available.
He's gonna smile and be like, "I wonder how much I should charge him." Crew, we need to make a pit stop at the powder rats headquarters.
Ah, yes, finally some, and the steel pause for a moment, justice to dispense for people which we will be taking into custody. Ah.
Yes, finally, some great justice.
Correct. I still need that quill, though.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't send you a pen when I gave you the plot update.
Someone nearby will be able to hand you a writing utensil. Yes.
I'll remember that for next time. Shove the quill into the little crane's ass or whatever.
Dylan would write, "I, Dylan." Where should she put her last name? No, she'll go up with her real name. Defeated the leader of the powder rats, correct?
That is the gang, yes.
Yeah, powder rats is the name of the gang.
And she will sign it with her initial, like a smiley face. And she just writes it over like the biggest piece of paper there.
Okay.
So this is that principle where you find the biggest guy in the yard and knock him on his ass, but you don't actually have to do that. You just have to tell people you did.
Yep.
Because we don't have a news cycle for people to confirm facts.
All right. To
They have
this
to wait till the
location.
newspaper comes out.
So it says you're going to be heading in that direction then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, with that, I will switch back over to Kyoki and Ash.
Okay. Well, since we got a moment, well, technically we had a moment because we were tying people up and everything. Kyoki, you ready to head on down, or should we wait to see if anybody else shows up?
Still looking at his clothes and like,
Yes, yes, we are covered in poo water. I know, it sucks.
do they have any more money?
I imagine the people down there have money, yes. They wouldn't be a very good gang if they didn't have money.
They're not a very good gang to begin with. Fine, I'll beat them up and take the dry cleaning money from them.
That's the spirit.
I don't like these people. They're trying to make me go back to my backsliding days.
Well, if we're trying to prevent you from backsliding, maybe trying a different tack? How are you on theatrics?
Oh, very good. It was part of my backsliding days.
Okay, then maybe we shouldn't go with the theatrics. I was going to toy with them a little, but it sounds like that might not be the best idea.
So normally I would distract them, and then my wife would murder them. Since she was stronger than me. So, you know, get things done. But I'm good with theatrics. I'm pretty sure without her here to guide me, I can manage to, you know, pull off a bit of a show. And you're not going to stab them if I do theatrics, correct?
I mean, I'm not above fighting them, but I'm not going to kill them if, you know, they're running away or anything.
Okay then, and, you know, I'm fairly certain I probably won't get turned on by watching you, you know, beat the shit out of people after I lie to them. So this will be good.
Okay, so I've got a thought, if you're interested.
Yes.
Given that apparently something happened in the last day or two that made everybody in this town afraid of my stupid helmet.
I wonder what that was.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're missing something. I'm thinking maybe we lean into that a little.
I've been trying to do the whole time.
So, given that, you know, you've got these floating swords here, I think we might be able to do something with that.
Ooh, must say, I like the way this sounds.
Okay. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to cut the camera away to the guy, that guy who's flipping the coin or whatever it was in the alley, keeping watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have Kyoki keeping his swords real low to the ground, right?
Okay.
And I'm going to put hoarfrost on them
Ooh.
so that they act as a dry ice machine.
Okay.
And I'm going to count this as an assist from Kyoki. Doubles! Okay, what can I do with doubles? I'm going to take it with a flourish, because I want a +1. And so what we're going to do is we're going to come down the alley with the dry ice machine. Make, make sure to speak so his helmet's extra tinny.
Okay. Okay.
Justice has come for you.
Okay, I need your way to like scare this guy away.
Yeah. Either into the building or away. Either way.
Okay. How close are you guys when you do this?
Well, we were in the building above him. Come down, go around the, so coming from around the corner into the alley.
Okay, okay.
And he's walking down the alley with the frost coming, because hoarfrost creates dry ice effect. He's got the swords, trying to fill the alley with the vapor to get that maximum ghosty, intimidating effect again. Since everybody's afraid of wardens today for some reason, make sure got the hood down so they actually can see the.
Okay. Feel free to roll an advantage.
I already did.
Oh.
I kind of did it as an assist. So that's which I obviously didn't hear me say it, but yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the same type of theatrics Kyoki used to do back in the day or not, but I think it's hilarious.
Oh shit! You know what's hilarious? When I rolled the 5 on the D5, I wanted to determine where the show was going to go. This individual, which I will put in Skype for the Sierra to be able to see.
Because, Mask of the Phantasm does not get enough love.
It's one of the best goddamn movies ever.
I don't know why I popped up as a link, but whatever. That person will.
I remember him.
Where is it? There we go. With his Lapine abilities, will hop up off the ground onto the roof of the structure. Go!
I suppose that's a direction.
And appears to be hiding on the roof. Like, oh shit!
I think it worked.
It would appear to have worked. I'm impressed with his leg skills. Upside, it sounds like he's not going to be raising the alarm then.
And I guess Dylan will come by a little bit later.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the time difference is between us at this point.
Well, you're also closer.
Yeah. I mean, we're across the street. That's...
Okay. I will. Switch over to the map then. Okay, you have your vision set correctly. You have your vision set correct. Wow, your dark vision's crazy.
I know, right? Well, because Brian's got the Warlock one, which is ridiculous.
What?
David was noting dark vision. I assume he was talking about your 300-footer.
Oh yeah, right.
Because, Warlocks, they take that invocation and dark vision becomes nuts.
Huh, might as well have something good.
Yeah.
Huh.
Hmm?
Oh, right, because you have GM.
Yeah, the stream is on GM power. Yeah. But I am intentionally not looking in the building. I am focused on the player map.
Okay, I did a look from your perspective. Okay, that looks better.
Yeah. Okay, so I see windows. I do not see a door on this side, though. We totally saw a door from across the street because that's where the guy was standing to guard the place, right?
There is a door to this place. It is on the west side. This guy, however, was on the east side.
Okay, so we have to go all the way around them.
Yeah, this guy was at the back area.
Okay, in which case... Are we in combat move, or do I just move?
If we're gonna do something that would initiate combat, actually, you can move, but if you do something that, like, say someone sees you or something, then I may need to ask you.
Okay, well, I'm leaning into what I was doing, so I intend to kinda be seen. Let's see, okay, so if I do a bonus act, if I dash, and when I say dash, I mean just keep walking. 30. And what he's doing is just kind of allowing kind of walking past the windows so they see the helmet and the dry ice effect as you're going by. But he's not trying to draw attention, but, he's haunting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Kyoki doing anything in specific while what you guys are doing?
Okay, I give your wife props for her taste in the theatric.
I say, so he's walking around trying to look as scary as possible. And basically, I say, he's floating around on the sword right now.
Oh, no, the swords are, on the ground next to me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for the Horfaz effect.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were floating around on them so that you can kind of have that specter look.
No. I'm walking, but they're creating enough ice that it creates the specter vibe.
Okay. Ooh. I mean, technically you can step on it and levitate, and that way you'll look even taller.
I could, but my concern was that if I stood on them, we wouldn't necessarily be able to space them out as much as we necessarily wanted to maximize the spread of the fog.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what Hoarfrost's effect is, but
it just says it creates that there's a mist coming off the weapon as it thaws.
Okay.
Which is why I don't know how far it actually goes.
Okay.
Because as much as I would love the idea of standing on it to get the floaty.
Okay.
Let's say. I guess
I don't think the cantrip puts out enough ice for that to work.
I say, since he has those swords, I'm just going to take my third sword, which doesn't have any special properties. I'm just going to be ready to hold on to it.
Zolo over here. You never have enough swords.
Well, I'm like, if my two swords can act independently, then I told people, might as well have a third sword that does nothing.
Oh, no, I get it. It makes sense. It's just I didn't realize you were up to 3 now.
So, yeah, I'll say, magic sword, sword in memory of Orochi, and just some third sword.
And again, to confirm, Kyoki, you were doing... Or you're just kind of keeping low and wandering around with them?
Yeah, pretty much kind of Um, I'm gonna kind of while they're distracted with that, I'm gonna try to go around the other direction.
Okay. Given the windows and such, can you make me a stealth at advantage?
Cool. Is my stealth? Oh, my stealth's pretty good. Okay, I was about to say I'd be a shitty.
Okay. You'll be able to hear from the inside.
19 stealth.
Hey. Hey, anyone see that? See what? There's some sort of mist, some sort of silhouette that passed by the window. No, well, it is. There's a port. Maybe it was. We're not near the docks right now. Well, not near enough for anything like water vapor. Don't give me that water vapor stuff. Well, then what do you think it is? Oh. I think it could. I think it's... well... Could be what? Could be an undead lurker. Listen, the siege is over. There'll be another voice. The siege may be over, but with the powers that's recently been seen in Corvus, and especially what's been the dealings so far, you can't discount that some of the power that's up through the capital could have been kept by someone. Well, boss. What do you want us to do then? I mean, if we're wrong, and if this is some Inquisitor left over, then we can't really do much about that either. I'd humbly suggest, sir, that we pack up our goods and use the lift to go back down into the sewer system. I don't know about you, but I don't want to be caught by no ghost, sir. There'll be the sound of someone starting, start being startled by a noise. Yes. I don't care how ghosty a ghost is. We have, and you're using the Arcane Friends, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We have a steam jack here, and ain't no ghost that's going to be able to survive a pulverizing from that. Well, sir, unless they're the intangible kind of ghosts.
I was about to say, I'm like, don't you need magical weapons to hurt ghosts?
Some ghosts can just be hurt by silver.
Hey, yo, if you can form a steam jack, if you can build a steam jack out of fucking silver, then you got too much money.
Well, I mean, you don't have to silver the whole steam jack, you just silver the weapon parts.
Okay. Begin moving the crates and items onto the lift. But I'm going to do my own investigation. Sir, if you can do that creepy stuff, it's not creepy.
So yes.
Hmm.
Oh, even better. I think I know something else I want to do while they're doing this.
Yep, what you want to do?
While they're doing this, I would like to, continue stealthing around.
Okay. Both of you feel free to make a move, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. No, there's no... See. I'm gonna, kind of go over to this window while they're doing that. I'd like to scribble on the window with my illusion script. And just, I'm not saying just go ahead and take some, yeah, I'll go ahead and do it. I will prick my finger with my sword. And I will go ahead and prick my finger with my sword, and I will use the illusory script, and just kind of write in blood on the window. And so, kind of have the delayed effect with the illusory script. To you and any creatures you designate when you cast a spell, the writing appears normal. And so that on the window it just says you're all going to die in here. It just had to slowly appear on the window.
Oh god. Okay, make
I knew
me
I would be able to use this. This is great. I love this.
for the writing, make me a for lack of a better thought, either if you have calligraphy, roll that at advantage using wisdom or intelligence. Either that or roll intimidation with advantage given the previous setup.
I'll happily do intimidation because I already have advantage on it. So that's great.
Okay.
Hey, all it takes is 4 weapons worth of dry ice and a little bit of, ink and blood in this case, but
22 intimidation.
and you too can be a Batman villain.
Ah! Shiv, boss, we're, the window. The window. We're gonna be getting this, move pretty quick here, sir. One moment as I give everyone the frighten the fuck out condition. Oh, almost everyone. The Steam Jack can't get frightened.
Challenge accepted.
And given what's going on here, Shiv isn't particularly frightened. All of his minions, though. Okay. Let me just do a thing right quick. Run around. There we go. Huh. Just 1, 2, 3. Okay, the items that I have kind of the dull colored markings on are barrels that are no longer there because they've been moved to the center. People are moving stuff. There. And... Okay. Kyoki, do you have line of sight on this individual? Considering you were near the window.
Brian?
Hello?
He's muted. Right.
Okay. Is what you're about to do, Ash, going to take you into the building?
Wait. No. It's in the building. Partly in the building, isn't it? In vision blocking. No, okay, it's that you want me to go further over. Okay. I'm trying to figure something out, and vision blocking is preventing me from moving the radius properly. There we go. Right up there. How should I figure something out? Alright. Okay, so
Oh. Okay. Before you actually do anything, I was trying to wondering what the sequence of events were going to be.
I'm trying to move, so I'm just going to say. Okay, Ash is going to approach the door.
Okay. Okay, Kyoki?
Brian?
Okay, Trish, you may have the answer to this. I take it that Kyoki is considered a living creature.
You can look at his sheet. I think he might be one of those cases where he shows up as humanoid and undead. You probably have to scroll down and it'd be one of those trait things.
Okay. So... specifically,
Okay.
oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
Okay.
Huh.
Hmm?
Okay.
Oh, his dual nature or whatever it is?
His dual nature is qualifying and disqualifying simultaneously.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so...
So... 1 second. It says you were keen, but you appear as that. Okay. You will hear them before you do whatever it is you're going to do. And also, Kyoki, are you peering through the window or are you next to the window?
No, I'm not saying. I just kind of went over there and did that. I'm just right here. After I wrote it in the window, I was just going to kind of move away from it.
Gotcha. Well, it sounds like I owe one of you an apology. They were certainly something bizarre going on here. Very odd indeed. Okay, and Ash?
Okay, approaching the door. He's going to stand there a moment to let the ice build up, the mist build up a little bit behind him, seep under the door a little bit. While he's doing that, he is going to place an Erden glyph at his feet, which is what the radius is. Since we are 11th level, 20-foot radius, and they have to save if they are invisible or save if they are ethereal. And anybody within the radius other than me has their speed halved. So as the mist is creeping under the door, or people that are within the blue radius on the other side will notice that for some reason they're seeming that they slow down. The people around them probably notice that those guys are slowing down too. Because there's no save versus the slow. It's just save versus.
No, there is no save versus slow.
If I'm reading this right, they get a save versus being forced into the material plane and a save for keep maintaining invisibility, but they do not save versus slow.
Okay, in that case, then I don't need to make this.
Yeah, it just says anybody within the radius other than me has their speed half. It doesn't mention saving throws until the 5th level effect kicks in.
Oh.
Which, given it's a cantrip, that makes it.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
Mist wafting in. Who's there?
Justice!
Justice. Ugh. Whatever has been done to serve the dead isn't on my shoulders. But I'll certainly remove yours in some kind of way. You don't, and no one stands up against the powder rats. Sir, could you stop antagonizing the ghost, please? Men, you don't seem to understand. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Okay, Okay. With that, are you gonna bust through the door, or
I assume it's for the sake of whatever we're doing here. It's my turn then. Again.
Unless Kyoki wants to do something.
I'm good.
Well, I mean, we're having fun contributing, so gotta give you a chance, right?
Okay. I mean, and I'll say after you've done your thing and after they're thoroughly, terrified of you, then yeah, sure.
Okay, well, I was gonna be pretty, low key about it, but since son of a bitch ain't afraid of no ghost, now I gotta make a point. So Ash reaches down to his belt and tabs a thing. I know it's one of those spells that says creature, but I assume you'll let me explode a door.
Or targeting a door?
Well, I mean, it's a radius,
Yeah.
but the intent is to blow open the door.
Yeah.
And each creature within range other than you. Yeah, so yeah, he's exploding the door.
That's 2. Is this 2 as well?
Okay, so that's my action. And there's also an action. And power up the armor again.
Really?
I mean, they're not in the range of getting hurt by it, but
First thunder sound can be heard from 400 feet. Each creature within range.
the range is 5 feet.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 100 feet.
No, the 100 feet is how loud you can hear it.
Okay. In that case, then.
So yeah, it is loud and intrusive, but the actual damage zone is a 5-foot radius around myself.
Okay. Trish, you had mentioned you no longer need the bracket parentheses thing?
Yeah, it seems if you just put it has to be a direct link to the image, but if you just drop it in, it just seems to work.
Cool.
Then you will enter the building. Just a heads up for Brian, if you step in the blue circle, you will be at half movement. I can't do anything about that.
That's cool.
And I think that's as far as I'm going to take it this time.
Okay.
So I guess I'm technically forfeiting my bonus action, but that's fine. You have my armor powered up. So. There you go. Damage up. So. Oh, you got a cowboy and that bunny cowboy who must be a different one from the guy who ran up to the roof.
Sorry, that guy is on the one on the roof.
Oh, he came down?
No, he's still on the roof. I just,
Okay.
I forgot the marker I put on him. But he's still on the roof.
That's an awesome... Is that a mask or is that his face? Also, first it was a crab, now it's a scorpion. Okay. Sadly, the scorpion's less impressive because it doesn't have swords.
The people around the barrels will kind of jump and the boss man in the mask. Let's see. We'll say no. Well, I suppose that you are from the siege, you'll have to find someone else to reclaim your glory with. Now, since you seek justice, and I said I was going to show you our kind of justice, you're being given the gracious opportunity to turn around so no justice may be met. Thank you, sir! He's just being silent?
Yep.
Very well, then.
Just slowly drawing his sword as he activates the radiant infusion, so it looks like a got the glowy lightsaber effect glowing. Just
Counter-rats! 2 arms!
counter rats explode. No.
Okay, Sierra, you will be arriving in, you'll be arriving in 2 rounds.
Holy shit!
Hmm?
I just crit my initiative.
That's right, initiative.
Kind of the last thing I actually wanted to roll my first real crit on, but okay, sure.
Notice if Sierra's still available.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she's still in the call. Ish.
Huh, yay. Good initiative stuff.
Oh shit!
Gonna use my favorite one. Last second roll. AC minus 10 minus dex. Okay. The fuck is there a scorpion?
That's the Steam Jack. It's some kind of weird metallic scorpion thing.
Yep, I have it listed as modified steam jack. Now, the steam jack ain't afraid of a ghost.
Let's first 2 stunt points. Two stunt points. Let's 19. Let's and then right. Moving and spinning. First 2 attacks on Shiv. Second 2 attacks on the crab. Last 2 attacks on the crab. Middle 2 attacks, so the 22 and the 18 on this with the wrist crossbow. So first 2 are to Shiv, last 2 are to crab, middle 2 are to orc. No, sorry, the last one, the 23, is a dual strike, so that's to both Shiv and the crab.
I must cut my rope, guys.
You messed up your what?
No, I said I must cut my rope.
Ah. That sucks. Just can't fix that.
Feel free to roll for me whenever I arrive or whatever.
Well, he said you're coming shortly?
2 rounds.
2 rounds out?
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it.
What?
Well, if you're not here, if you've crashed by then, it just means you'll arrive in mark mode.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If people need to roll me, roll me.
All night long. No. Down the stairs.
Not down the stairs. But like on a flat surface.
And the sword is magic and adamantine, if that matters for the ground.
Everybody have a nice night, guys.
You as well.
Try to get some packing done tomorrow. Since I know
speaking
you're not
of
going to do
what-
it today.
Is anybody available tomorrow to come help me lift the back of my dresser?
Where are you moving it to?
The study.
Is the dresser empty?
No, not the dresser. The mirror piece of the dresser.
The upper part.
Is it cleared off?
Then it's gonna take care of that for me tomorrow.
Okay. Then sure, I can take care of that.
Alright.
And if something happens with Brian, we probably can make that work too.
Alright, no problem. I'll let you guys know. Well, if Brian doesn't, do you know, Brian, around what time? I get off at 5, but I don't have to be here, so.
I'll probably end up doing it probably around like noon or 1.
Okay, no problem. It might not be up then.
Well, it just means he needs to make sure to alert you to alert Lynn. Or wait, doesn't Brian have a key?
Well, yeah, but Lynn's gonna pack up all the stuff on the stuff. She's gonna pack it up tomorrow while I'm at work. But knowing Lynn, she's not gonna get up until like.
Well, get her to do it tonight then.
Well, I'm going to bed now.
Or at least take it off the shelves tonight.
No, she's going to bed right now, so that's good.
I'm
It's
already.
okay. I'll go ahead and pack up. I'll go ahead and pack it up.
Yeah,
That's
I already called in bed and everything.
That's
So.
that's the Funko Pops. It's not like they're that
Yeah, they're not heavy, and there's a big enough box that should be able to fit all of them in it.
Okay, where's the box?
Downstairs.
Oh.
There's tons of boxes downstairs.
Are they Foxy boxes?
Alright.
Good night.
Night.
That, in theory, should be my turn.
Okay. Surprisingly enough, the thug near the barrel, only gets hit by one of your attacks as your first bolt hits the it hits the barrel between the two of you. Cover bonus.
Must be a bigger barrel than I gave credit for. Okay. So the 22 misses, but the 18 hit?
No, the 18
Miss.
The
Okay.
18 missed.
So the 22 hit. Okay.
Yeah. Your adamantine blade seemed to cut pretty healthily through the steam jack.
What's that?
The steam jack, in response, lets out hot air from the damage. Everyone within
Steam, if you will.
yes. Everyone within 5 feet of it takes 1 point of damage.
So I'm going to roll this die, but I take no damage because I can't roll it within a 1 on a d6.
So is this like versus any and all damage?
My understanding, let me double check this. Damage from attacks. For the next minute, when you reduce damage from incoming attack, you can spend 1 mana point to reduce the incoming damage from attacks. For the next minute, when you take damage, you may choose to reduce it by, in this case, a d6. This damage reduction happens after any damage reduction you may possess.
Okay.
So the first part says attacks. The second part then says, when you take any instance of taking damage. The second part says when you take damage.
So that's broad enough. I wasn't sure. I know with armor it could be like slashing.
Yeah, if it was a feature of the armor itself, that's probably what it'd be. But since it's the class feature, since they just say when you take damage, it doesn't say anything about
Gotcha.
So he steams. The armor kind of does that crystally ripply effect that it does on it for impacts, and
Is that I did get hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
both the 24 and the 19 hit him.
Yeah, he got hit too.
Did the 17 was to the steam jack. So the 17 hit the steam jack, and the 23 hit both of them.
Yeah.
Trying to gauge their AC. So that's. Okay. So yeah, that's my turn. Kyoki's up.
Okay. I will make my way right here. I will shoot an eldritch. I will
And feel free to take your swords back. They've done their job.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want to use them to stab the guys there, they'll keep doing stuff. But
Technically, your swords would be over here near him.
yeah, it's like the swords would be with me. So yeah, it's like feel free to. But if you want to send them somewhere else, it's not a big deal. If they attack somebody, they have plus 3d4 cold damage.
Does that apply to magical spells?
The bonus damage only applies if they hit somebody.
So if they, so okay, so it only applies if they actually hit them like as a blade.
It only applies to melee attacks, yeah, so they'd have to actually fly up and slap somebody.
Cool.
If you just
Alright.
cast through them, then, that's cool, they just don't get the extra damage.
So I'm going to head and cast through them to basically try to make it look as if, let's go to make you look like a complete badass.
What do you mean look like a badass?
Can you drop your swords so I know where they are?
Cool. If I remember correctly, he has them floating next to him, so
And so, yeah, they were supposed to be floating nearby.
who are you attacking? The bad guy? Or...
I attacked the two next to me, so the dude to my left and the scorpion.
Okay. Yeah, now you have flanking.
Okay.
Let's see. These guys looking through the window, they look terrified, correct?
Yes, they're afraid. They have disadvantage on the hit and stuff, but they're afraid.
Okay. Then I'm going to fire Eldritch Blast at these two.
Keep in mind they have some cover from the barrels.
From the sword.
Oh, no, you're right. Because this one would have direct line. Now, that guy would have covered your shooting him.
Oh, no, it's 3 blasts from this one sword, so I was just gonna hit this guy twice and this guy once. Okay, copy, paste. Here we go. Doesn't do any, mostly does shit for damage, but... Seriously, got the 13 hits, but...
Nope, the 13 will miss. This person will dodge out of the way as well from the errant blast. The second blast will hit. 3. Definitely hit this guy. Ah!
Right. And the 21 should hit him as well, then.
Yeah, the 21 would definitely hit this guy.
Okay. And... I like magic, because it gives you stun points.
Ugh! No, the ghostly swords! Sir, watch out!
I'm going to fast cast, and I'm going to do Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
Let's say, do I have anything else I can do with that? No, really one. Nope, it's not powerful casting, so, alright. 19, 17, 16. All to the same guy again.
Oh, all to that guy? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Your first 2 shots hit, your third shot is able to dive out of the way.
Okay.
As he dives out of the way, kind of lands on the ground. Ah! Can you roll me... moment. Terminal.
Then just kind of shuffle over there, just kind of peek through the window to kind of keep doing stuff like, okay, da-da-da-da.
Can you roll me AD20?
Sure. 18.
Okay. One moment. So, okay, that's still, it's not. Hmm. Some bitch. Okay. Your shot, the one that was dodged, impacts this, well, rather impacts this barrel right here, causing it to detonate, and then causes the one next to it to detonate. Can I get a dexterity saving throw 2 from Ash and the automaton?
Is it a what roll?
Dexterity save. No. Two of them.
2.
Yeah, because they're within the radius of 2. Does it have a... Okay, it is resistance. Syndrax takes some damage. Ash.
Mm-hmm.
See level 12. You take half for 13 twice.
Yeah, there's plenty. That 13 twice.
Yeah.
So 13 becomes 10 and 12, so 22. Flame drops. God damn it, I became more vulnerable. My AC dropped. Because I was exploded.
Wait, how does that work?
If I take damage, the cantrip I used to raise my AC goes away.
Ah, what'd you raise your AC by?
2.
Ah,
It's not a huge deal, it's just annoying. I can recast it.
is it a bonus action or a regular action?
It's a regular action, but if I cast a spell on with my action, I can attack as a bonus.
Ah,
Ah!
So like I said, it's annoying, but it's not a huge deal.
As there are 2 explosions, the one that had gotten hit and then dodged the third hit is unmoving after the explosions. The others are thrown kind of into a roll and into a crouching position, taking some levels of ouch damage. The ceiling has a few cracks in it.
Oh. That's gonna suck.
what's above again?
The barrels are black powder that if they blow up too many, the ceiling will collapse in here.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, what's above?
But above cracks in the ceiling following the explosion.
And
No, what?
is there another floor, or is it just the roof?
It'd be the roof.
Okay, so it's a 1-floor building.
Okay, I mean, if the ceiling collapses, we can just dig through the rubble.
I was like, it'll hurt, but yeah, it's not as big a deal as it could be.
Okay.
And given that I took damage, I imagine I stagger a little bit from the impact, which may or may not blow my cover and probably blows away some of the smoke.
Opens the goes from crouching to standing, runs, opens the window, dives through.
I guess he's not that worried. He took the time to open the window. Most people would just dive through it. I don't want glass. Got to open the window first. There we go.
Those damn ghost swords.
Sees Kyoki.
Man, if only... Who in the Republic are you?
Hi there.
Oh shit!
Gonna kind of look at my pale white skin. You think the ghost is in there? I am the ghost of the sewers. And I'm here to drag you to the depths.
You see, it's funny because we've been storing the prisoners in the depths. No.
Since he will shakily.
Did we get any of their names? I can't remember.
Not any of the names of the guys in here.
Not even the names of the people in the boat downstairs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did.
Okay. Gilky's gonna start rattling off their names. He was like, "They're down with me, and you will float too."
Strictly pulling out his gun, he will fire off a pair of shots at you, which both roll the same to hit number, apparently.
We all float down here.
I'll say,
And he clearly misses.
Kyoki's going to angle his body so that the bullets go through his robe to make it look like they hit him, but they went through the like large puffy white robe that he has. It's like the weapons of this world cannot harm me.
So shit! It peeks over the roof. He's not shooting at it, he's just peeking.
It's like, I heard gunfire and an explosion, and the roof shook. What the fuck is going on in there? Oh shit, I just realized the explosion also made me bleed. Yeah, that's not gonna help my being a ghost case.
Well, I mean, like, kind of looks like it would have been from behind, though.
Well, yeah,
You're undead. It's okay.
again, I don't know. Again, it's the people behind me that I'm not sure, but the other.
Actually, wait, no, considering where he is.
Yeah.
Oh, considering where he is.
Just opening the window casually and jumping.
I don't know how observant they are, that's all.
Yeah.
I'm just noting, it's like, oh, great, now I got cracks in my disguise. But it served its purpose, so I'm not too worried about it.
Oh, this is fun.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Tiger, here's a switch.
I
Hit the
love
switch.
Personally, I love every single battle where I don't have to do anything and they just die on their own.
Yeah. They die from stupid.
Here's a switch, Tiger. I'll cover you. I'll cover you. Okay, a 20 and a 19 to shoot at your sword.
Okay. 20 will... Let's see, let me take a look at the sword.
Yeah, I imagine your swords don't have your AC.
They actually, I believe...
I say they should have their own.
They almost do. Armor class 19, they're one lower than me.
Okay, so it looks like the 20 and the 19 hit. Oh, stun points.
It was like, I don't get this.
I don't get no points of stunts. Oh, that reminds me. I did forget they got that one. I remember that. Okay. Okay. Given the situation. Let me consider that. That person will get a lightning attack. Okay, 13 minutes. For that second attack, which also gets it, another lightning attack. And that one hits. So...
Who's shooting?
The human marksman is saying saying, Taga, hit the switch, I'll cover you. And he's shooting at the sword. So the 17 piercing, 12 piercing, and 11 piercing.
Okay. Sword goes down.
Shooting at it depossesses them.
Oh, he's not going to be happy next round. It depossesses them. Reappears.
Don't you have to like, touch it to reanimate it or something?
Yeah. I can use one of my warlock slots. You know those things I never actually used to reanimate.
We'll take a.
And you don't have to touch it to do that, it just happened?
We'll take a calming breath.
It just pops back up.
Okay.
And technically, if I want to be an asshole and scare the shit out of this guy even more, I can make it reanimate in my hand.
Okay.
It just teleports back to my hand. So I'll actually do the thing.
The person called Taga hits a nearby switch. The lift right here with the crates on it and the person begins lowering down. This marksman now will have partial cover as it's ascending. See, this guy is going to. Okay. Okay. This guy will go, I got you, boss. And lift up this this barrel and tries to slam it on your head or your kind of back head area. Does an 18 hit you?
18 does not. I will just sidestep that.
Okay, the barrel will hit the ground, crack open, causing elven powder to spill out amongst your and Shiv's feet.
Okay.
That was there. Okay. The area under you is what I have designating where the elven powder is. He will use his movement to kind of get behind you. And I thought you were afraid of ghosts. Oh, I am. Can you sound less afraid in front of the ghost? No? Yeah. Fine. So, ghost, you know why I'm not afraid of you? Because I know I can hurt you. I'm not the leader of the Powder Rats for nothing. He used to be a part of something larger. And then I found I had to forge my own path. With that, he will, take a knife, slit his finger. He won't cut it off. He's gives it a slice, and then flings his hand out at you. The bit of blood on his finger extends out into a lash,
Oh, shit.
which will try to attack you twice. Does a 22 or 21 hit you?
20. They both would hit, except for defensive stance still being in play, meaning my AC is currently 23, so no.
Okay. It'll move around you then. No.
So, looking at his ability to hit, he definitely can hit me.
Jack. Show him the modifications we gave you. Okay. pack tactics or anything, not from that position. Okay. The tail darts out to attempt to hit you for 21.
Misses because of defensive stance.
Okay.
It's kind of like deflects with the sword.
Would anyone like to refund?
I'm good.
The Steam Jack would like to refund.
No. That is technically better.
Shiv would like to refund. Okay, Shiv will take the second roll. Okay, Ash, the ghost. Revenant Ash?
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Okay. First two attacks again to main dude. Last two attacks to the Steam Jack, and the middle attack to Taga there. Okay, I apologize. I forgot about that. Okay. So first attack to Bossman. Second and threaten to Bossman.
Okay, hit.
And then the 22 becomes a dual attack to both the Steam Jack and Taga.
Okay.
And the 25 is also a dual attack to the Steam Jack and Bossman. And then the middle 22 goes to it.
Looks like there was a crit in there.
Yeah, the second attack is a crit and Great Weapon Master. And since we said we were capturing people, obviously non-lethal if possible.
Um, okay, because the Scorpion's taking 3 attacks, and one of them's a light, or one of them's a dual strike, yeah? Because it should be taking...
No, the Scorpion is taking... He's taking the first 22,
Right.
then he's taking the 19, and the 25.
Right, so 3 attacks.
Yeah, there's 3 attacks to the Scorpion, 3 attacks to Bossman.
Yeah, okay, that
Yeah.
just works. Okay, your adamantine blade is cutting through the machine quite handily, and is able to slice through enough components that it collapses.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That crit really helps.
Yeah, I imagine it did.
Shiv was about to fall when a good portion of his blood, just from the slashes, suddenly pulls back into him and he doesn't fall.
Huh.
Taga behind you that was like leaning against a barrel. I don't know if I can keep on going, boss. Ah. Okay.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Okay. Well, stand over here, kind of look kind of side-eye through the window, because I can tell when my sword's dropped. And it is within. Yep. It's close. I'll say it's within 60 feet of me. I will snap my fingers. Will spring back to life.
Okay.
Fly over here.
Okay.
And let's see, let's see. Yeah.
Does it have its own creature block, or is it a level match yours?
It has its own block. It has, I'll say, armor class, 19 hit points, speed, fly, strength, dex, con. Pretty much all of its stats except for intelligence and wisdom are based on my dexterity.
Okay. Does it have a CR rating?
No. Challenge, blank, XP.
Okay. Cool.
It does have a spell save, though.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, yeah, but so you're having to fly over and slash at the guy?
Which actually kind of pisses me off. My weapon spell save is higher than mine.
Ah!
So by casting spells through my weapons, it actually is higher. Fucking spell save at 21. I'm like, fuck you, mine's 19. Actually, no, mine's 17. But yeah, okay. It is going to start hacking into him. It's going to start hacking into him. Let's see. Let's see, where is it? Okay.
I think the dude's still holding the barrel, or did he put that down after it broke?
Well, he hit it over you, it broke, and he no longer has it in his hand.
Okay, that's what I was confirming.
Okay. D6 plus. I'm going to slash at him once, and depending on how this goes, do it again. Fairly certain 24 hits.
But that fits.
Yeah. Which means that the next attack is at advantage.
It also hits.
Okay, in which case, 1d6 plus 5. So where's my thing at? Plus 1. Okay. Okay, so I hit him twice. Copy. Paste. And 2d6 So 9, 8, 12, and 18. So 20, so a total of 37 damage.
Yeah! He like goes to a knee as the lift is continuing to lower. No! Uh, uh,
Okay.
I shot you! I shot you!
Okay. My other sword. Da-da-da-da-da. Goal is to stop the lift, if I remember correctly, right? She controlling it?
It was just a lever that tells it to go up or down.
I see Orc Dude still has the fear icon on him. Would it be safe to assume I'm at advantage to intimidate him then?
Yes. He still believes you to be a ghost.
Yeah.
Okay. Which case, my other thing I'm gonna do, my other thing, I'm going to use my other ability, and I'm going to attempt to cast Bane.
You said days?
I'm gonna cast Bane.
Yeah, Bane.
Okay.
Attempt to cast it on him. This guy. And this guy. They're the only people I'm pretty sure I can't Bane the construct.
The construct's KO'd.
Oh. Didn't even see that. Oh, well done. I'm pretty right then. I'm gonna cast Bane on the only 3 people who are in here. It's DC, let's say DC 19. Mm. I don't know, is it meter beat or?
Yeah, we're meter beat.
Okay.
Okay. So, strangely enough, the arguably more powerful person got affected, while the marksman who's already afraid did not. But Taga got baned. Is your sword following him down the lift?
Yes, it will be.
Okay.
The other, my other sword can't really do too much because its movement's slow.
Okay.
Let's see. Did I get any? Oh yeah, I did get stunt points. What did I do with 3 stunt points? Initiative, exploration, combat. Dick move. Okay. Is it starting to lower or has it already lowered?
It's already started to lower. It's in the middle of lower.
How deep down is he?
About 10 feet.
10 feet? Okay. What's, is there like a wall? Is it just like a wall as you go down, or is it just like open space?
It opens into one of the larger sword areas. So it's a fairly open space.
Okay. I would like to skirmish him 5 feet off the platform and not prone.
Okay. Could you roll me 2d6? Oh, by the way, PCs get +1 story point. Or,
Cool.
hero point. Eight, okay. PCs get another hero point. Okay, he's knocked off you, as he hits. Well, you may not hear it as he hits around. It's kind of below the surface, but your sword would hear it if your sword could hear it. So, okay, is that it?
Let's see. Hold up, let me make sure. Okay, cool. That is all I can do.
Okay. I don't think so. No sword. You guys will hear the sound of 2 gunshots and some patines as there's the ricocheting of bullets. Can I get 2 dexterity saving throws from your sword that has gone after the marksman, as from his prone area on the ground he shoots up, ricocheting the bullets off the ceilings of the roof to hit the barrels that are on the descending platform.
Okay.
Let's see, since it has no CR, I guess I'll be using your level. Um, 8 and 10 damage.
Okay.
Take that.
Oh, still floating there.
No!
We possess the resilience of a Roshi.
Okay, Kyoki, you're being shakily shot at. So it looks like ineffectually, as this person is, fleeing.
You dare to run?
Yeah, bye!
He went off the map around the corner.
Well, you can't see him. He's not off the map, though.
I'm saying, I was like, I see him just run around the corner.
Yeah, you're right around the corner.
Okay. Motherfucker.
He was honest about it. Uh... Hmm. Hmm.
Hopefully this makes things a little easier for you to deal with them.
Oh yeah, I should be good. That's like technically I only have 2 guys in here. You got the 2 guys outside to worry about.
So the one on the roof doesn't seem that worried about hitting me. The first one seems to be fairly scared from the oh Jesus Christ.
The fuck?
Guess he's just like, fuck his friend, I guess.
However, that guy's below.
No, I'm talking about this guy right behind. Right behind.
Yeah. Yeah, that's too bad. Taga.
You were a worthy friend. Wait, what?
You were the henchest of the hench. What do you mean were? Because you are near the window, Kyoki, you can see a red liquidy dot that appears over here and then mists out in a crimson fashion. I will need a Constitution saving throw from the henchest of the henched and Revan and Ash.
Constitution.
Yes. Oh, shit. Those colors only. Okay.
Oh, I was just waiting. Oh, my man, I forgot I need to be tracking his HP too. Taking 22 from the explosion. Guy hasn't hit me, so it's 22 plus whatever this is. What is it? So 47 halves becomes 24. Oop. Congratulations, David, you almost took out my hand.
Oh, damn.
But I'm okay.
Uh, um. Wait. What? I guess that proves that I am that my senses do deceive me.
Did you just kill Taga?
You're a ghost.
He totally just killed Taka.
Poor Taga.
I can't sacrifice the hench of the hench for nothing.
Kind of just did.
I What are you?
Pissed.
What is your passive?
$17.
Okay. Could someone roll me a d6, please?
3.
Just so I can know, do we want to scavenge this net and take it back on the boat?
Scavenge the what?
The net and take it back to the boat.
I don't know what good it would do us. I mean, I suppose I could use it for parts.
Since when does you know the captain would want it? I'm not saying technically it does remind me of Scorponok from Beast Wars.
Okay.
It's even the same color scheme. Sweet, you have a fucking credit card. This will be awesome.
Okay. Could do some decent damage too. You know, until we get a pile of scrap. Okay.
We have an alchemist. You can rebuild it.
That's not alchemy, though.
What, making giant robots is an alchemy?
Alchemy is chemical shit.
Who the fuck builds constructs?
Arcanists, spellcasters,
No, that's right. Archonists, that's what I was thinking.
warcasters, artificers.
We have none of those, do we?
I mean, technically Ash is an artificer, but he hasn't done that, that kind of shit before.
That's cool. Well, this will be like your Lego my first build. So here you go.
Okay. Ash, what would you like to do?
Okay. Changing things up slightly just because Dingus took out his own man.
I was going to do this thing, but now you get to get hit with all these. Just so I can know, in this game, are we doing weapon mastery?
Can you be more specific?
So there's a thing called the mastery, it's called the mastery, you gain access to the mastery property for chosen weapons.
Oh, that you found that handout?
Yeah.
I was going to discuss that when a bit later, but yes, the handout is there because we are using it.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what I was making sure. Because I just started using it this time.
Yeah.
I mean, during this battle. I just want to make sure. 'Cause it's like
I put it there with the intention of us using it. I was just going to take it. I was going to actually explain it to people when I took back over, but yeah, if we want to do it now, that's fine.
I mean, yeah, I was looking through my list of things. It was like, weapon mastery, duelist, first level. I was like, oh, wait, that's right. Yeah, I do have this. What the fuck?
Can you make me a strength save real fast?
For this guy?
Yeah, well, the only dude's still standing. And remember, he's Bane.
Okay, 1.
Wow. Okay, yeah, that works.
Bane is awesome.
Kick the crap out of me. You killed your own men. But worst of all, you almost blew her up. That comes around, swings the sword, making it a pushing attack.
Okay.
Because he failed the strength save, he moves 15 feet closer to the hole. With skirmish, that should be 25 feet, which would put him in the hole.
Okay.
I will then use my bonus action to fire the energy bolt from my wrist crossbow into the powder pile there, where it should follow the trail of powder he, in theory, made towards the hole by flying towards it.
Okay.
And I would like to use a hero point to have the energy bolt ignite the powder so it goes into the hole, exploding the barrels.
There's an explosion from below.
That man doesn't kill.
So, hang on.
Michael Keaton does.
But that man's never killed anyone, and I still did. The dynamite did.
Yep. Nobody blows up kids on my watch.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to assume Taga is just super fucked, since it was necrotic and everything.
He would need a revivify or resurrection.
Yeah, he is beyond stabilizing.
He is super fucked because that particular ability says you die if you hit 0.
Okay. In which case, I'm going to go down after I've blown him thoroughly to fuck. I'll go down there and blow a couple of. I'll blow my 2 mundane potions just to stabilize Boss Man and the poor marksman who was just caught in my vengeance for trying to blow up little girls. They're not bringing them back around, just making sure they're stable. And I'll take the manacles from my inventory and lock them down.
I'll just use a little part from you.
I don't have a message on this character. I do know. Okay. So I'm going to have to come back out of the hole after that to see how Kyoki's doing.
Oh, you can't just jump back up?
I don't know how far down it is.
Oh, it's 20 feet down.
I can, use my forward whip to, wrist grapple to get back up.
Okay.
At which point it'll get to the bottom and I can bring the boat around. Okay, you said they were lowering into the sewer, so the boat should still be in the sewer, right?
Well, this is a different section of the sewer.
Well, I mean, do they not connect? Because the boat was in, under the other building.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could get to the boat.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like that's why I said bring the boat around.
Okay, so you're staying down there then?
Well, I've got them manacled. They're stabilized.
Yeah.
So they're not going to die and they can't get away.
Right.
So I will Thorn Whip back up to check on Kyoki.
Okay.
And then go get the boat.
Okay, well, I mean, combat's not over yet, but you can throw him with
Well, I don't know that.
Yeah.
So I guess next turn I will be stabilizing and manacling because that was the extent of my action economy was, Michael Keatoning this guy.
Kyoki, what would you like to do?
Okay. So what I'm gonna do, because how dare he run? You get back, I must say, get back here. Come to the sewers.
No!
Point my finger towards him, start firing off Eldritch Blast. Unfortunately, I don't have any fun. Oh wait, I do. I do have fun spells. I'm gonna It is useless to hide. Going to Misty Step in front of him. Because that's not a spell for me. Point my finger over my shoulder. Fire my Eldritch Blast at him.
He'll get hit by the first shot, dodge the second, get hit by the third.
Woohoo, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again then. Ten and 22.
He falls. Ah!
Do not worry, I will take good care of you.
Okay.
Now, grab him by the collar, start dragging him back.
Okay. The guy on the roof is just going to flee unless someone is going to stop him.
I can't see him, so...
Okay. He will run and make a left-hand leap from the edge of the roof to another roof and just, like, GGF him.
Yeah, I can't see him, so I have no clue where.
Okay. That's when combat is over, but there's still stuff that's going to be happening. She's either going to Vine Whip back up.
I'll check and stabilize Manicool Vine Whip. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll stabilize this guy too with Spare the Dying.
Okay.
Oh, you fancy.
I mean, it's cantrip. Can't waste the potions on him.
Well, if you have it, of course you have it. I don't get that one.
Oh, you don't get Spare the Dying?
Nope.
Huh.
Okay, Ash. I think you'll probably be right first if you find whipped out.
Yeah.
You will hear movement behind you. And I will need a athletics or acrobatics roll as this person, which I will identify in a moment, attempts to just grab onto you.
Athletics or acrobatics, you said.
Yeah, because I don't know that's how grappling works
Yeah.
with the person being grabbed.
Yeah. Wait, how were they invisible? Quinn was still... I guess I made the concept.
What? Oh, in terms of being able to run through the slow field?
Well, if they're invisible, they have to make a con save. Or
Well, they're not invisible. I just was presuming you weren't facing in that direction.
Okay. So they were just stealthy. Yeah.
Okay, well, this person tries to grab you.
Just kind of like, flips the cape out of the way and, tries to turn and looks like, the hell?
Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, yeah. I remember her.
I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about, miss. I just got here, and you're too well dressed to be part of this gang. So I'm assuming you're not tied with them, and...
Step through the window, dragging the body.
No, but they took it. They must have taken it. She'll go over to this box and start rummaging through it.
Yeah, sure, you do that. We can probably ask them in a minute. I just, need to make sure we got them all rounded up first.
Goku's gonna be like, did we miss one? Oh, wait, that's... Ooh.
She's not with them.
Oh, okay.
Do you need a crowbar or something?
Anything we can do to help you, fellow silver-haired adventurer?
She will blast the top of the crate open with some ice.
Oh, she is an angry one.
No crowbar then. Okay. You keep an eye on her. I'll bring the boat around.
Okay.
No, go back down the hole. Go around the corner and bring the boat around the corner to get the last of the prisoners into the boat.
Okay.
Hello, miss. You look fairly violent.
Does the
How can
lid
I
come
help?
down to the water, or does it come down to like the side next to the water?
There's a platform that's on a little raised area that it settles into, so the boat could get right up next to it, so it could like offload cargo.
Okay. So I will. But in that case, I will transfer the prisoners to the platform and bring the platform up.
Okay.
Going to
She'll like take take out a looks like a gear or something. Not it. That's not it.
The gauntlet, some gems on it. That's not.
Is there anything I can help you with, miss? Hello?
She will turn to you. Look at your sword. That's not it either.
I guess I'll summon my two swords back. They'll just start floating around me. These aren't what you're looking for, are they?
Stop
They're
talking to me.
mine.
Those are wrong. Just yelling at your swords. She then goes
wait,
over to another
You can
crate.
hear them? Oh my god. That's amazing. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. You must be quite the fascinating young lady.
See, since you were bringing prisoners up,
I must say, I'll kind of start talking to my swords. It was like, do you have any idea what this lady is looking for?
your swords do not know.
Hmm.
That one was detonated. That one was detonated.
Must say, I promise that I am not interested in whatever it is that you're looking for. It's just that from one creepy person to another, I do find you a little disconcerting. Try to make it a habit to not really trust people with white hair. They are rather dangerous lot and normally have ulterior motives.
1, 2, 3, 4, counting Kyoki. Doesn't trust the party. Got it.
Yes, I'm not saying I work with you, but, you know, I'm waiting for happy all these sketchy shit.
All the people you've captured, damn.
To be fair, look at half of the party and what they've done.
I know what you're talking about. I was framed.
I'll say at the moment, the only purely good person here who's like shown that they, you know, don't exactly like doing terrible things, or at least in front of us, is Ash.
That part's probably fair.
Keep reading the guy's freaking name.
I must say, for everyone else in the party, they're like, hey, I'm being framed for doing what? A terrible thing. Didn't you do terrible things? Yeah, I did terrible things, but I didn't do the terrible things they're accusing me of. It's like being it's like being God, and you know, yeah, I murder people, but I want to in jail for taxes. Doesn't mean you don't deserve to go to jail, but you still went to jail for something.
I didn't do that.
Probably due to the explosions and such. Captain Darrigan, along with a few guardsmen,
Oh, good. They finally showed up.
will show up, along with Dylan and a person from the cathedral.
Oh, good. A priest.
Some of these people deserve to be resurrected. Particularly this guy right here.
Well, only one of them actually died. Everybody else is unconscious.
Yeah. Dave, quick question.
Yeah.
Would he have failed his role? And I'll say, would he have failed his role if I hadn't banged him?
Because you rolled a hurley to begin with, yes.
Okay.
So it's not your fault.
Okay, cool. Good, so Bane didn't affect it. Alright, feel a little better now.
Buffs would have worn off.
We heard there were sounds of some explosions. What?
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot of gang rape, though.
Yeah, they called themselves the Powder Rats. I had assumed it had something to do with all this black powder they had. Also, the powder they had setting up under the festival.
He's gonna go over here and start checking these crates. He doesn't exactly know what he's looking for, but he's just gonna start checking these crates.
We filed a report about that about an hour ago.
Yeah, the crates have various parts for steam jobs.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like yell out to her across the room. Nothing but steam jack parts over here. I guess I can check these barrels right here. One moment.
The guardsmen will start gathering up the powder rats and begin putting them into a nearby guardsman wagon.
I'm gonna need those manacles back if you have your own.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The fancy looking woman looking around more in response to Kyoki's call over to her will then look at you, Ash, with some amount of different recognition, as before she kind of tried to grab you from like behind.
I was like, when he heard the guards, she coming, he would his would back up, but she saw him without, so yeah. But
she'll rush over to you, Warden. Warden, where is it?
Or what? You keep saying it.
You must have been one of the ones here, Diego. Where's the witchfire?
I'm going to presume that's a history, but it could be an arcana.
That would be and it would be either an arcana or a history roll.
Oh, good. If you're letting me use my better skill, I'm not going to complain. Sadly, the scene changed. It technically changed, so I can't use that bonus I got from scaring that guy shitless. But, well, it could be worse. 10 plus second. So that's a dirty 20. That's pretty good.
Okay.
May not be good enough.
You are. You are aware that the Witchfire is a very powerful, very powerful sword, a relic even, that was allegedly, correctly, was allegedly forged by witches. I remember the stuff from the from the first one.
Made by witches.
Allegedly made by witches, and it has a very powerful and firm connection to the anti-life, shall we say?
Okay, so it's like, okay, this it's like proving he's taking her seriously. Then like, take the helmet off. It's like, okay, I know. I mean, I know what that is, but I have no idea where that was. That here yesterday? I know the city was on, different 1 day or 2 days at this point.
You guys did spend the night.
Yeah, okay, so that was day 2.
Yeah,
It's like, I mean, I know there was a big battle a couple days ago. Is that what all that was about? The Witchfire was here?
If you're alive. She sounds a little annoyed.
I'm sorry? Not for lack of trying. Just doesn't seem to stick.
You weren't here then.
Well, I was on the ship in the harbor helping the evacuees. You're talking about the other wardens people have been talking about since I got here. Oh. Yeah, I have no idea what that was about. Finally clarifies you're looking for the Witchfire for some reason. And you think the Powder Rats would have it because...
Sort of glancing at the side as if she's momentarily paying attention to something else.
looks in that direction.
Feel free to make me a perception roll.
Anything over there? Or?
No. Let's check your rolls. Not that you're able to perceive.
Everything okay? See something? I mean, obviously everything's not okay with how you're reacting, but...
Let's see. There it is up there.
It's like, I can't help if we're not even reading the same book.
So we've seen. Nope. 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 Big nope. I think this is being annoying, so I will use this individual. A old person will arrive at the doorway. Kalina. She'll look over at him. I couldn't find it. I still couldn't find it. It's okay, Kalina. Outside. There'll be the sound of a slight dispute between one of the guardsmen and someone else that's outside. Since you guys are inside the building, I can't really say who or what. Or are you guys going to be more focused on what's going on here?
They could, go check that out, I guess. But, since she's not being helpful.
Yoki, what are you doing?
If she's actively ignoring me, then going to start getting parts. Must I'm ask the guards and everything. Like, he's like, do you mind if we take this? And kind of point to the pile of scrap.
I'm afraid that's all stolen goods and evidence against the powder rats.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, thank you, because I wasn't finding anything on my end. No.
What is this thing?
It is a mod. Oh, that is a lantern.
I was wondering why I was just sitting there, like,
Yeah, it's providing light.
Okay, nothing particularly special about it. I was wondering because it actually has its own icon, so I was like, huh.
Well, that's because I needed it to produce light.
Ah, okay.
I suppose you could hit someone over the head with it.
Yeah, I thought about using it to light the stuff. I like the wrist bow better.
Okay. Well, everything's here stolen, so alright, we're good. So I forgot about this asshole. So you still have anything else on him?
I thought you guys already checked them.
Yeah, so as far as I know, we didn't search the new people, but we searched all the old people.
And the new people ain't do shit to me. This asshole right here, though.
Yeah, that's, the moving token is the old guy. Is the guy we got at the previous thing.
Yeah, no, I remember him. Trust me, I remember him.
Yeah, he was already searched.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna ask the jailers and everything. I'm like, excuse me, can I call you over here for a little bit, for a quick moment?
One of them will go over and we'll go over to hear you. The other one is having an issue. Ash, since you said you went outside, you'll see one of the priestess of Morrow concerning one of the powder rats having some sort of dispute concerning one of the powder rats.
There a problem?
Yes, there's. He looks familiar. Something concerning the break-in at the cathedral. What? No, I didn't break in no cathedral. And she's like, I think think it was you? No, it won't me.
Is she talking about the yokai?
She is
We're talking about the Dragonborn.
is actually talking about the gnomish woman.
I don't know what she could look like.
Sorry, halfling. I got it confused. She's a halfling. Well, ma'am, I'm afraid if you can't remember, clearly we can't just throw additional charges on them.
We might be able to help. Might have to wait till next session, though. Dylan?
What do you want Dylan to do?
This is why I'm pretty sure we'll probably have to wait. Yeah, but, knowing that she's a mind-ready, psyche-ready person, she might be able to... Since Ash is not 100% sure on how her powers work, and I don't know what spells Sierra has loaded at the moment. No, she does second roll for I can look. I know, like pulling thoughts, memories. She doesn't have any spells, but she might have under her weird hellish stuff. Speaking telepathically, share language. Okay, so all she can do is talk. She can't actually read. I'm probably confusing her for Baron, aren't I?
Well, Farron has actual detect thoughts.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay. But yeah, she doesn't actually have the ability to detect thoughts yet. She literally just has the communication.
Right.
Okay, well. I take, I will recant that then, since she can't do that. It's like, I guess we'll need to find somebody who can detect thoughts. Let's see if they can pull the memory for you.
Your experts will say, or maybe someone to talk her through it.
That would also work.
What
would that be?
Persuasion. Kyoki, you had a question for one of the guardsmen?
Yeah, I had a question I wanted to ask him. It's like, so, just wanted, gonna ask him, these guys are still unconscious, right?
Right now, some of them would probably be awake.
Okay. Gonna kind of pull them over to the side over here, out of earshot. And so there's two of these people I need to tell you about, okay?
Yeah.
Just need to let you know, okay? That guy over there, that guy right there with the moving token, yeah. So, that guy over there is, uncomfortably shuffling around. He's incredibly sketchy. And I could have swore that I heard him say that he was running some sort of child trafficking, pedophilia ring.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, so just letting you know he's never gonna admit to it, but I overheard him while he was doing all this. Like I overheard him while he said he was doing all this. So yeah, just letting you know, when he gets to jail, need you, if at all possible, give him a little, let people know, give him a little bit of that rough up business, okay? Kind of the scum of society.
Okay.
Also let you know that girl over here, that one with the blue skin and green hair. She's actually incredibly. She's actually incredibly nice. She's actually incredibly nice. She put up very little. She put up very little resistance. She didn't even want to be there. Pretty sure she was kind of coerced into being a part of this group. So if you could be a little bit more lenient on her, that'd be incredibly helpful.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
No problem. And here we go.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, no, that's been.
So 27 deception to lie on this asshole right here.
No, that's very believable. Very believable.
And 20 persuasion to ask them to, be fairly kind on her. It's take into account that, that actually, I'm not gonna lie. This chick, this gnomish chick right here, she wasn't that bad, was she?
No, she was a bit mouthy.
Yeah.
She was, you know what? Yeah, I'm include both of these ladies in that. I'm trying to include both of these ladies in that. Do I need another persuasion roll for the gnomish chick, for the halfling as well?
No. Given the kind of things you were saying, I would apply to both.
Okay.
Being sassy isn't a crime.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she was a little mouthy, but she was okay. And this one spent most of her time in the water trying to avoid, the entire conflict. So yeah, these two are perfectly fine. If this one wasn't so, single-minded, I would have tried to help her out too. But I feel like if we help her out of jail, she's still gonna come back and try to take your sword. So, but yeah, hopefully, talk to them. Help those two out. I'm going to, after that, walk over to these two and kind of look at them. And, gonna, look at them and don't you too worry. They're going to try to take good care of you. And if you're lucky, you might get off with a slap on the wrist.
Oh, that's good to know.
Under one circumstance, there's one caveat to that.
And what's that?
Your friend behind you is going to pay.
That's not a problem. Yeah. That should be. He was a jerk.
There we go. I'm glad everyone's on the same page. So, Kyoki's gonna be like, I'm gonna go pay that guard over there to give you hopefully give you the best treatment possible. And I'm also going to pay that guard to hopefully give this guy the worst treatment possible. Just so you know, just so you know, so that you can go along with it and play along with the charade. Kind of using my charade master to pretty much just kind of make body language stuff to let them know. Just so you know. Just so you know. I'm gonna try to do. I'm charade master. These are two women. I'm gonna try to talk to them in woman talk. This body language, like that kind of gives them the impression I told people that guy over there was a creepy and a weirdo. And I'm just I let the guard know that he was running a child trafficking and pedophilia ring. So if they ask, just go along with it.
Hey, if you're actually wanting to bribe the guard, by the way, that willpower persuasion roll, as he inherently won't take bribes, but he will take the information you told him.
Oh yeah, I'm taking the information. I'm gonna give him the information, but you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him the information. I was like, he must say, all these people look like upstanding citizens, so no, like lying to upstanding citizens is easier than just handing them money. So, and technically, as an officer of the law, I can't bribe other officers. I can, however, lie on perpetrators
Yeah.
as an officer of the law.
While you're doing that,
As bad as that sounds, that's what I should say.
your Axie and Tracer attempts.
Yeah, like Maxie's like help,
Yeah.
get her mind flowing correctly, and then trying to talk her through whatever she's trying to remember.
Will have her remember that on the night in question, she saw Sister Agnes, and she's more saying this to you versus the guards or the other people, because Yamas is still inside with she recalls that Sister Agnes, in the night in question while the raiding was going on, she saw giving the sword to a goblin. The sword in question, she since it was kind of wrapped up, it has the description has a resemblance to something at least in the same style as the blade you were recalling from history.
Yes, who had this?
Sister Agnes was giving it to a goblin. One of she believes that that the goblin's name was Scuzz. It's a goblin that apparently is around Corvus and has been keeping his head slightly less low since the occupation a few days ago.
Okay.
She will go into a few other things, but that's where I'm ending it for here.
Okay, got that down.
And due to the sheer length of this thing, I am going to be tallying experience. For now, since we're going to be going into a different chapter next time.
Okay. You should have access to the GM control sheet, so you can update that.
Yep.
I doubt we level, since that's 18,000 away, but
I don't know. The arena was a fair amount of XP.
we'll see. Yeah, but not how I was expecting her to make her return.
Coming in, rummaging through shit.
Yeah, just kicking in the door, going, "Where is it?" I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't in that adventure. And how did you lose it so quickly?
I fell in a hole.
No, she fell off a bridge into the river.
Control sheet.
That was a lot more than I was expecting.
Let's see, 11,577. I have no clue. Let's see.
That's not enough to level because that was like 18,000 and change. But means we might level at the end of the next chapter.
Yep, not enough to level.
Let's see. Just shy of leveling, actually. At least what I'm looking at. What were we level at 100,000?
No, hell no. We had 120.
Yeah, so you're about 7K away.
Yeah.
So
Which
120.
could still just be a chapter.
Yeah.
Alright, and what are we?
Current XP is
113.
so 6,000 and change. Or, 6,600 and change to be specific.
Yeah. Okay. Not bad.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Is like probably by the end of the next chapter.
Yeah, I'll be able to level up my. I'm just gonna level up the warlock from here on out.
That's where you called it. So.
I wanted to at least get the leading information out.
Yep, you did. You got the stinger. You got the lead for the next time.
Yep.
Selena had made her big grand reappearance. In a much less spectacular fashion than I was expecting, but
Yeah.
Kinda like it. It's kinda funny.
like I don't know why I thought when they said she was making her grand return, they'd actually give her a grand entrance.
Yep.
Like, no, she just busts in the door like fucking Kramer from Seinfeld, acting all crazy.
She actually had a chart on what kind of crazy things she'd be doing when she came in. That's what I had you roll on.
Oh, that's fun. She's got a crazy build chart.
I like the fact she has a crazy chart. It's actually kinda cool.
What I really do kind of find funny in the grand scheme of things is this is only a few days after a Saturday group left.
Yep.
At least we know she lived, so that's good. Not that I actually expected her to, die, but good to know that, she made it. I was like,
Yeah, all of you were like, she's not dead. And I was like, nah, she...
I was expecting. I didn't think she was dead, but I was expecting her to not come back like this.
Yeah.
I was expecting something. I don't know, like maybe like I don't know, like Queen of Netherrealm or something.
Well, in her defense, in regards to that...
Oh, yeah, I know in actuality it's supposed to be like decades or something.
Yeah, it's like the adventure is supposed to take place decades later, originally as written. And who knows what the fuck she's done in Iron Kingdom's lore between this and then. Because none of us actually follow the Iron Kingdom's books or anything. It doesn't help that all the pictures make it look like she's the Queen of Netherrealm or some shit, but... Because they have all these pictures of her sitting on thrones with zombies and shit around her.
Yeah. It's like clearly those pictures were made by her publicist.
But the ball is now officially rolling. We are out of the prologue stage.
Yup.
Alright.
If you zoom in just enough, the map actually looks populated like a real map.
Ooh.
We finally, over the course of 2 campaigns and many years, we have finally filled in at least part of the map.
Almost like we know what we're doing.
This is what happens when you make it up as you go along. Shit gets scattered all over the fucking globe, which is fine. At least we're starting to fill in one region.
Because that's what I'm looking at that. You could then think in a world that, no, these towns are kind of like neighbors to each other.
Mm-hmm. There's probably some, pointless little hamlets and stuff between them, but these are like the big ones.
Yeah. Did you hear about what happened over in Blackroot?
Yeah. Considering most of these are a square apart, and the square is, I think it's 100 miles? Yeah, 100 miles. So, several days, 3-4 days travel between towns.
Yeah. I did not actually expect Shiv to be taken out as swiftly as he was. The critical helps.
Yeah, he dropped real fast. Especially when he started whipping out the magic. It's like, oh fuck, you've just been farting around, haven't you?
I was using a blood mage, a kind of blood mage for him.
Okay, I was wondering what his deal was when he started throwing necro balls of, like, actual threat.
Yeah. He mentions, like, I was supposed to something great, and now I'm building up my own, and just, like inferring that he used to be a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe he gets to come back and make a more dignified second appearance.
Maybe, because, like, I thought he had enough, I thought there was enough people around, he had enough HP,
yeah,
that it would be enough. Clearly I was mistaken, and, criticals.
Yeah, criticals and, great weapon masters and shit.
Yeah.
And nothing else, this whole, security gig has been racking up attrition, though. I'm down to, just over a third hit points.
Ah. It really helped, though, that you guys did your scare campaign.
Yeah.
To make all the minions, which actually have a chance of hitting you guys, roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, I was seeing that. I was like, oh yeah, these guys are actually a threat, even with Quinn. Defensive stance, defensive stance, defensive stance.
I was like, I'm not going to enter this battle. Because, like, at the end of the day, everyone needs to know that you're the one who did it.
Which is fine. We added to the Warden's legend and Ash's legend, and Kyoki got to be creepy in the alley where nobody saw it, so he got away with it. And,
Yes.
The only person who saw it shot him.
Yep.
The one rabbit gunman got away. Meanwhile, she was no put out.
Ash got to be shady for a moment, and nobody saw that, so...
That's good. Yeah, I'm about to say now, we have the legend of the sewer ghost.
Woo!
Just like Corvus needs more legends about ghosts.
Like, oh god, it's like this man in white robes. I said, it's like this man in white robes who dragged you into the sewer. No one ever sees you again.